He's from Carlton FC Daily here. I'm here with Nathan. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, and this is a show we're going to be doing every Thursday, Carlton Conversations. And over the past week or so, we've both come up with our team of the decades. Even though the decade's been pretty awful, as many of you know, we've still come up with teams, and we've both got differences in our teams. Couple decisions he's made. I don't know how some people made it in the team or not, but we'll get going with it. So Nathan's going to go through his team of the decade. Off you go, mate.
Yep. So I got Simo back pocket. That was an obvious one. Jamison full back. Thomas back pocket.
Yeah, all right. So I got a question about that full back.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I know Dave, you had a pretty good season last year. Good season, but I don't think he makes it as a starting lineup for the team of the decade. Give us your reasoning behind his addition.
Look, I love the energy he brings. Like, he was just a no-brainer for me with Simo in the back pocket. Yeah, he's just a good player, I reckon.
All right, that's a good explanation, mate. Off you go with the half-back line.
Yeah, so we got Doherty, and then Scotland and Tui.
All right, cool. So
with that,
yep,
Scotland, he's one of my favourite players for Carlton. Like, he was a gun. And then we got Tui, he's solid, and Doherty, he's obviously a champion, All-Australian.
With the pick, I was surprised you hadn't put like a key centre back in there.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Like, I was going to go. Henderson was up there, but I've just gone. Nah, he's not good enough. I'd rather Scotland.
It was actually tough. Like, it took me a while.
Yeah, it was.
I was actually asking the parents, like, should I put this bloke in? Is it shit? But I agree with those three guys. It's just that the key position. But continue, mate.
Yeah, so on the wing, we got Robinson, Cripps, and then Curnow.
Yep.
Cripps, obviously, a no-brainer in the middle. Robinson was up there. It took me a while to decide, but I just put him in. I really like him.
Yeah.
And Curnow was a no-brainer.
Yeah. What? Voice crack. I was thinking, I completely agree with those three players, but probably because Ed Curnow's been around for most of the decade.
Exactly.
So that was a no-brainer. Cripps is probably one of our best players we've ever had. Robbo was good. I think he's probably good on the wing, but you are missing a key player that I have in my team of the decade on the wing, but we'll
I noticed
that later in the video. All right, continue, mate.
Half forward, Yaron, Walker, and Armfield.
Yeah.
Walker, he played half of his career in back, but when he played forward, he played well. And then for Yaron, he was a no-brainer for me. He was a gun. Then Armfield, he was up there. Couldn't really decide, but decided to put him in for his pace. Good player, I reckon.
It's tough because, like, when you go, I'll put, Jared Waite full forward, like, not many teams are going to have Jared Waite as their best full forward of the decade.
Yeah.
Like,
I couldn't really think of anyone else. Like, there wasn't too many other key forwards we had that was, like, main one.
Yeah, like we didn't have, like, a Favola in that decade.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a standout, like a Harry will be in a few years.
Yeah.
All right, full forward line, mate.
All right. Then we got Cruiser. Oh, my bad. We got Betts, Waite, and Garlett.
Yeah.
Obviously, three amigos. You cannot leave them out. And then Waite, Waite was definitely full forward for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I reckon he was one of the weirdest players. Like, he was either really
he was
really
streaky.
off.
Yeah,
like you'd kick 7 1 week, and then the next week you'd get reported and kick and not even have a touch.
Yeah.
So Eddie, Garlett. I saw Garlett actually kicked 183 goals in 100 games. So I reckon he's pretty underrated in my eyes.
He is underrated.
All right, off you go, mate.
And then we got Cruiser in the Ruck. That was an obvious one for me. Judd, obvious. And then Murph, pretty obvious.
Yeah. Can't really explain that. They're just, straight up guns.
Can't complain.
All right, interchange. This is when I read this, I was...
We'll go with Carazzo, Gibbs, Jones, and Buckley.
Yeah. See, what,
I was going
on the bench. All right, you go. You explain, mate.
Well, I went with Gibbs on the bench. It was up in the air, but I just made a call. He played good for us, but I would rather Robinson on the wing, and then Gibbs can start on the bench and just go in the midfield, like Ruck Rover or something.
Yeah.
And then
you're already thinking of rotations for your team of the decade.
Yeah, I don't want to put Gibbs on the wing. I'd rather Robinson on the wing. Yeah.
Yeah. Understandable. Buckley. What was the reasoning behind that, mate?
Look, I'll be honest here. I did forget about one player. Casbolt.
Who was that, mate? Yeah.
Casbolt. Yeah. I thought of him at the start, and then I was like, he's only started really playing really good for us, recently, past 2 years. So, I
reckon last year was probably his only AFL standard year.
Yeah, he's only, and that was 2019, 1 year. But it was definitely the Buckley or Casbolt, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, when I read that, I was just like, I didn't really think of it, but I guess your opinion. All right, we'll get into mine. All right, so I'll be looking at my team now. Pretty similar to Nathan's, but a few minor changes and probably more positive changes amendments made to Nathan's team. All right, so same kind of defence. Few changes.
Yes. Standard
more structure changes, but similar. So full back line: Simpson, Jamison, Tui. Pretty self-explanatory. All played pretty solid football while they're at the club. I know we weren't great for the decade, but blokes like Jamo, Simo, they were just reliable. Especially when we were making our finals runs throughout the start of around 2011, 2010, around there.
Yeah.
Yep. Any questions, mate, about that?
Was there anyone else that you were thinking about putting in, back pockets or are they a certainty?
Well, I was actually thinking Daisy, but then I did the research, and I just felt as if he didn't play good enough for a long amount of time.
Yeah, fair enough.
I could have snuck him in really for I could have snuck him in for a Tui. You go.
He didn't really play the footy that we saw him play last year and the year before until probably 2017. Probably started then, I'd say.
I don't feel as if he found a position in the team until probably 2018. At Collingwood, he was more of a mid-forward. And when we brought him in, we probably thought he was going to be the same player. But he wasn't. I don't think his body was right to stick in the midfield for long periods of time.
Yeah.
So I reckon a defensive role was really good for him. I reckon he should have stayed on this season. He should be still at the club, even on a rookie list, something like that. But all right. Enough of me talking crap. We'll go to the half-back line. Scotland, Jones, Doherty. So this is a different one to yours, but I've got Scotland and Doherty on the flanks. But I've got Jonesy, centre half-back.
I like that. He has been unbelievable for us since we brought him. Like, remember when he played forward and that wasn't really working? And then I think the VFL coach or one of the coaches just said, let's try him fullback or something. And he played unbelievable that game. It was against GWS. We won it by a point. Cruiser's 100.
Yeah. No, that was a ripper game.
Yeah.
But it was the same thing as Daisy. Like, they probably brought him in as a certain position, which was a forward when he came over from the Dogs. And he didn't really thrive because we were pretty terrible when he came in, right?
Yeah.
And he had to be the key forward.
Full forward anyway. That's why I brought him in probably.
Yeah, and then we chucked him down back and he's just been fantastic. So that's why I've chucked him centre half back. All right, centre line. Gibbs, Cripps and Curnow. So what do I say about this one? Well, Cripps, Curnow, easy. Same as yours.
Yeah.
Absolute guns. Both been at the club for a while now. Gibbs, he's 50-50 for me.
Look, when he went to Adelaide, that cut it for me. Like, he requested a trade to Adelaide. It didn't work. So, like, and then he just plays another year and then he requests another trade. Like, I know it's like it's his home, but like...
Completely agree.
That was the point for me. Like, I don't want someone who's like that just to be on the wing. But your opinion.
Yeah. Well, I just felt like there was no one else to put there.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if we had better mids, if we had a Walshy for 4 or 5 years, I would have chucked him in there.
Yeah.
But just on the amount of games he played and the amount of, like, he was there when we were playing finals. Like, he was at the club for a while. So I guess that was my reasoning. Half forward line, Yaz, Jazza Waite and Robbo. Pretty, like, similar forward lines. Forward line to yours. It's just a bit of a switch.
I think I had Armfield on the flank instead of
I was thinking about Dennis a lot.
Yeah.
And he commented on my post for the Team of the Decade post.
Robinson?
Armfield.
Dennis.
He commented on the post, like someone tagged him in it, saying why, like he said, I can't believe you're not in the team or something like that. And he's like, I wish there was a 23rd man or something.
Mate, post mine, or like show mine to him. He will be so happy with that.
Yeah. I will actually. I will. Don't let me forget that. I've got contacts. So it's absolute gun. Waste of a career though. Waste of a career.
When Mouldyhouse came, everything just went bad for him. Like, it's a shame. It's a shame.
Yeah. So Jared Waite centre half forward. I could have put him full forward, but I felt as if he played more high up the ground, like a Charlie Curnow.
Yeah. Yeah, he used Robbo, to. He played. I'm pretty sure he played like back when he started his career. Played back and then just worked his way forward.
It was a bit like Henderson. They played both like side of the ground. I think that's what Bolton thought Wiedering would be able to do, but not like it just didn't work.
Exactly.
He's like that utility kind of player, can play anywhere, like a Casbolt. All right, so Robbo half forward. I actually really like Robbo. A lot of people had a lot of comments on my post saying he was a spud. But I don't think
he's one of my favourite players. Like, he's
tough
such a gun. Exactly.
Didn't mind
he'll like put his line on the body.
Punch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say line on the body?
Body on the line. Body on the line.
There's a blooper there. Yeah. I understood what you meant, but But I think that took away from like his actual skill. Like people just thought of Robinson, he's just going to run into blokes and smash blokes and start fights. But I actually thought he was a pretty good footballer. I like watching throwback games the elimination final, all different types of games. The 2011 game, the St Kilda one, the close one where Walker kicked the winning goal. He hit Walker right on the tip. Elite vision.
He also hit him on the tip when Walker took that unbelievable mark against Essendon.
Yeah. None of those moments would have happened without Robbo.
Exactly.
All right, so full forward line, Eddie, Walker, Garlett. So I've got Walker full forward instead of Waite. For me, I put Walker full forward because I was looking at the leading goal kickers for the last decade, and for him, Jared Waite hasn't been on top of the goal kicking. However, 2011, big Andy Walker kicked 56 goals.
Is it?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so that's why I put him full forward.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. If he had a few more of those, high 50 years, definitely for me. But,
when I was looking at the full forward position, this was actually the last position to pick. Well, no, it wasn't really the last. It was probably the hardest because we don't really have one. And then I looked, and then Andreas Everett was up there.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
I was like, I cannot put Andreas Everett in my team of the decade. That's embarrassing.
I know.
He's good. He was good, but he's not team of the decade. Yeah,
exactly. That's exactly what I thought.
All right. Yeah, and Jeffy G, 180 goals. Self-explanatory. Same followers. So I've got Cruz, Jordan Murphy. No words, just
they're a lock-in for sure. First ones I did, lock-in.
Yeah. So my interchange has changed a bit. We've both got Carafe, so I've actually put Levi, Daisy, and Hendo in there. Thoughts on that, mate?
I'm not a fan of Henderson. I mean, I was for a bit.
Maybe a Wiedering, but
he's only been played a few good seasons at Carlton so far. He's gonna have another ripper this year, but I reckon if he got drafted in 2012, he would be in it probably. But for me, Henderson shouldn't be in it. That's just my opinion.
Who would you take out off? Who would you swap for Henderson on that bench?
Armfield,
yeah, because
Dennis the Menace, definitely.
It was really, it was really hard. It's actually hard to do these things.
Yeah, it is.
Without having, I don't know, it's hard to have without any idea, not following anyone else's point of view. It's just your own opinion. Because if you choose one bad person, you'd have backlash. You'd have, he's a spud, he's shit, But that's it for that. In the comments below.
Team. I would love that team right now. Premiership team, I would say right now.
Yeah.
Got that premiership team.
All in the peak of their powers, I reckon. If there would be a premiership. So in the comments below and on Instagram, I'll have a poll. You guys vote the best team, which is mine, obviously. And we'll talk about the results next episode.
All right. Well, it's been good. Make sure you tune in next Thursday, 7:30 on the dot. Make sure you like and subscribe.
See you guys next week.